And here to weigh in on whether shedding pounds is worth the risk, Tammy Beaumont, a nurse, registered nurse and director of Methodist Weight Management Institute. Tammy, all drugs can have side effects, but with this particular one, they're talking about increased heart rate, which could, of course, have heart problems.
Right.
For women who are pregnant, it could result in cleft palates in their babies. Potential psychological problems for some people. With those risks mentioned, is this drug worth it?
Absolutely. You know, when you weigh the risks of staying morbidly obese against the risks that these drugs have, the risks of staying morbidly obese far outweigh the risks of taking a drug for taking the chance on a drug. You have to weigh into the fact that weight is the foundation of most of our medical problems. They're saying, heart problems with it. Well, hypertension is just escalating the more your weight escalates. All the cardiovascular problems are just getting worse. If you don't try something, you don't have any battle whatsoever. So you've got to fight the battle, and this is the first tool that's come along in a long time to help those with weight problems tackle the problem.
So if you're working with your doctor, he or she can manage those risks for you.
And that's the key. This isn't going to be something that you're going to buy off the shelf. The doctor's going to manage it very closely. One of the reasons it got approved by the advisory panel was because they have a plan in place so that doctors are being educated about the drug, educated about the risks. The patients are being educated about the risks, and especially the women of childbearing age are going to be especially monitored, some contraceptive issues and making sure that they don't have problems.
This was rejected in 2010. What changed for Qnexa?
I think the fact that they put these proposals in place, the process in place to monitor it more closely, the education process, and the fact that America's waistlines are just getting bigger and bigger, and the medical problems are getting more and more severe. We have to do something. It's not becoming an easier problem. It's just getting worse.
Who is this pill targeted toward?
It's going to be more towards people who have, a body mass index of 30 or greater. Those are the ones who fall into the obese category. From 25 to 30 is overweight. So they're saying anybody in the obese category, their risk of having problems because of their weight is high enough that it's worth the risk of taking a drug like this. But then from what I understand, they're going to allow some people with a 27 BMI take it as long as they have some other medical conditions that are putting them at higher risk.
Okay, is this a miracle pill? Or do you still have to do the work?
Oh, there's no miracle pill. If there was a magic pill, we would have had it years ago. The human body is so diverse that what works for one person doesn't work for another person. Even with a tool like a weight loss pill is, you still have to have the behavioral changes to make that work. Pills, weight loss surgery, they give you an opportunity to lose weight at a steady, pace, but at the same time you have to be learning the good behaviors like choosing grilled chicken versus fried chicken most of the time.
For sure.
Without depriving yourself, but making better choices most of the time.
So you still have to do the work, and you can't take this pill forever.
No,
All right.
And that's the ticket.
Yeah.
You have to learn, you have to make those changes a habit while you're losing the weight, because at some point you're going to be taken off the pill, and you have to be able to continue the weight loss, and that's why diets fail.
Okay.
Because nobody's ever done it long enough to
Tammy,
make it a habit.
Thank you so much. We'll have to end it there, but thank you very much, Tammy.
Thank you.